Hello guys, and welcome to another video review. My name is Tyler with N&T Auto Reviews, and today we're going to be here checking out this 2016 Chevy Equinox in the LTZ trim with the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. Before we get started with today's video, I'd like to thank Terryville Chevrolet for allowing me to film the car in today's review. The color of this particular Equinox is called Patriot Blue Metallic and is one of 9 options available on the LTZ trim. This Equinox is all-wheel drive and comes with the 4-cylinder, like I said earlier. Front-wheel drive is also available. Alright, so let's go ahead and start here on the front with the headlights. The headlights are projector halogen low and reflector high beams with LED daytime running lights and your halogen fog lights down below. Walking over to the side of the vehicle, these 18-inch alloys come standard on the LTZ model, and you do have ventilated disc brakes. So coming down the side, you see you have chrome mirrors as well as the door handles, and your wheelbase is at 112 inches. And coming around the back, you see that we have our redesigned tail lamps for 2016 and your Equinox badging. You do have a trailer hitch back here and your single exhaust outlet. You also do have this little integrated spoiler right here, your antenna's up there, and you do have your roof rails. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's under the hood. This particular Equinox, as I said earlier, has the standard 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, producing 182 horsepower and 172 pound-feet of torque. For additional power, a 3.6 liter V6 is available with 301 horsepower and 272 pound-feet of torque. Okay, so let's go ahead and step inside this 2016 Equinox. So we could go ahead and check out the door first. Now the interior is called Saddle Up, and it's got this nice, really kind of saddle color with the black accenting. You have your Pioneer audio system. You have some pockets down below and a bottle holder. Up here you have your window lock button, your rear windows, your front windows, and your mirror controls, as well as some nice metallic accenting with your chrome door handle and your lock-unlock buttons. Okay, so down here you have 8-way power seats with 2-way lumbar and 2 memory settings for your seat and the mirror controls. And it's a very nice color. You have some red stitching here with black on the sides and your saddle perforated leather in the middle portion. Alright, so let's go ahead and step in and check out the interior of this vehicle. Okay, so I do have the key for the vehicle. You have your Chevy logo on the back, your physical key to start it up, as well as your lock-unlock buttons here. You have your trunk release remote start and your panic alarm. So we can go ahead and start here on the steering wheel. You have your cruise control settings over here, and you have some nice bright work going along your steering wheel there. You have your voice commands, your audio mute, as well as your hang up for your Bluetooth, your source selections, and your media volume. Up on the left stalk you have your turn signals and your light controls with your fog lights. And over here you have your front and rear wiper controls. So moving on to the center stack, you have your Chevy Mylink System. So we could go ahead and turn that on. So we can use these are your presets buttons. And I'm going to be using these shortcut buttons to control the navigation screen. So we're going to go ahead and click the navigation button. Here's your map, your destination button. You can put in your address, your phone book, all sorts of stuff. You have favorites, source, you have XM audio, Pandora, And this is your main home screen. You have your media right there, navigation, phone, AM, FM audio, XM audio. You have your configuration, destination, you have weather. Today it's a beautiful day. And you have your fuel prices, fuel locations. Some really cool stuff going on in here. So down here, like I said, is all your media controls. You have your hazards right here. And down here you have your climate control. You do have heated seats. These are your different zones. There's an automatic climate control as well. You have your front and rear defrost here. Coming down the middle stack, you have a little storage pocket here, maybe to put your phone or something. And in there you have a 12-volt power outlet. Right here is a gear selector for your 6-speed automatic transmission. You have your plus and minus buttons to go through the gears manually. You have an eco mode and your traction control off mode. And I really do like the saddle up color coming down the dash and all across the dashboard. Getting back to the center, you have your chrome cup holders. Under the armrest, you have a pretty good amount of storage. You have a nice deep tray here, and you also do have some inlets there. It's really, really deep. And the armrest is soft and stitched. Okay, so up here is your rear view mirror, and you have your OnStar controls, SOS emergency. You have your passenger airbag off button. You have your 3 garage home links here. You have your light controls up here. You can turn them on. These are your sunroof controls, and up here you actually have a control to how far you can open your automatic tailgate. You can open it the max way or 3/4 way, say if you're in a parking garage and the roof is low. Up here you have your sun visor and your mirror with lights. You have a speaker up here, and we can go ahead and demonstrate the power sunroof. You can actually put it back to as far as you want, or you can just put it down. There's kind of 2 settings. Put it down all the way, it'll go all the way back. And we could go ahead and close it. You can also tilt it up for a vent here. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the rear cabin room. Okay, so back outside, we have your rear door. It's a nice big rear door, and we have some pockets here. You have your speaker down here, your nice saddle color. You have your window control and your chrome door handle. Hopping in, we have carpeted floor mats, and there's not much of a transmission tunnel, so that's pretty good. And I also want to mention that the seats do slide back and forth, mainly for increasing cargo room. So back here, I have a really good amount of legroom. You have a storage pocket over here, a 12-volt outlet down there. And you do have a center armrest right here with a couple of cup holders. And up here you have some lights, a handle, and a coat hook. So now let's go ahead and check out the front passenger room. You have the same chrome door handles, your window switch, and your lock unlock. And you have a pretty shallow storage tray here, your Pioneer speakers. The driver's seat, or the passenger seat, is also powered. You have a lumbar here. Okay, so in the glove box, we have a pretty good amount of space. It's, nice and soft plastic. Last but not least, let's go ahead and check out the trunk. Okay, so you can open the trunk a few different ways. There's a button next to the backup camera, but for the purpose of the video, we're gonna open it using the key fob, and we just hold it, and then it'll open automatically. Cargo volume behind the second row seats stands at just over 31 cubic feet, and with the seats folded, it doubles to more than 64 cubic feet. So you do have a cargo net here. You have a big bass speaker. Underneath here you have a spare tire, so that's good to know. You also do have a cargo shade and some storage and a power outlet back here. And to close it, all you need to do is click this button right here, and it'll do all the work for you. So fuel economy for the 2.4 liter engine and all-wheel drive like we have here is 20 city and 29 miles per gallon highway. And you do have an 18.8 gallon tank. So to conclude this video, we could go ahead and talk about prices. The 2016 Equinox with the base front-wheel drive L model starts at $22,600 all the way up to the LTZ model with front-wheel drive starting just under 30 grand. All-wheel drive is a $1,750 option on all but the L model. So to end, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for future reviews.